Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hi, hello, my name is Brooke from Bees Budgets. If you're an existing subscriber, thank you so much for joining me again. Tonight we'll be doing our itty bitties, so get your beverage of choice, get a snacky snack, and let's hop into it. All right, so let's go ahead and start off with counting our money and seeing what we're gonna work with. I did beef this up just a little bit because if you've seen in previous video, I had to dip into my IOU envelope, which is in my itty bitties, to try to prevent IOUs, and I drained that sucker. So I have to beef that envelope up a little bit because I do not like IOUs. So tonight we're gonna be playing with 20, 30, 5, 45, 55, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70, 1, 2, and 3. So let's go ahead and get this into our cash tray. That is in our cash tray. So let's go ahead and start in on this. I'm gonna go ahead and start with my piggy bank savings. I don't usually put a whole lot into this whenever I'm doing my itty bitties, but I still would like to include that. If you didn't see in my previous video, this book is a Save 2K, and this comes from BudgetBetterLife. Hop on over to her channel and pick this up. She sells this on Amazon, so she has a couple of different versions of it, but she sent me over the 2K because she knows I like to keep it low. The piggy bank, otherwise I won't do it. Anyway, and then I had gotten this vase that looks like, well, it is a vase technically, and you could put plants in the top, and then it doesn't look so much like a piggy bank, but anyway, I love it. It's one of my, I found that on Amazon. I love that thing. So let's go ahead and let's just go into this front page here, and let's color some of these in. I think I'm gonna use color pencil on the rest of this because I tried using that marker and it bled through. This little these metallic markers, I think I had gotten them from the dollar store a long time ago, but I like color pencils, so I'm gonna go ahead and use some of those up. So let's go ahead and do the 1 for sure. So 1, and then we'll do another 1, so that makes 2. Let's do the 2, making 4, and let's skip right over this 3 and go right over here to this 1 and make it an even 5. Okay, and when this one is all filled out, it'll be $180. So just nice little neat challenges to kind of keep you motivated in your piggy bank and adding to it. And yeah, and Kelsey from BudgetBetterLife is she has completed a big old piggy bank before. She's putting into a piggy bank again, but she has on there where her and her wife cracked into it, and oh, it's such a good video. I was so proud of her. And yeah, so that was our piggy bank. So we did our obligation first, and then let's go ahead and hop into our itty bitty binder here, and I am going to put this little weight on here. Flip my little bow over. My bow never wants to stay. This comes from StuffandBudget. Her name is Candy, and I've gotten a couple, but she's got all kinds of cute stuff over there. So, but anyway, so the itty bitty folder. This is the one that I do if I get an order and they send any extra little scratchers to kind of do. I just kind of go through here. I have quite a bit in here, just floating around. And this is what I use to go towards any IOUs I may have in the future. And yeah, I had to drain that last time. I mean, I was happy I didn't have any IOUs, so can't complain too much, but now I have to beef it back up. So this little extra, this one comes from Snow Gardener 307. And let's go ahead and scratch her off and see what we can add into our IOU. 9. That's a pretty big one. Usually they're all a little lower, but like I said, I needed to beef it up. You know what? Just because I need to, I'm gonna go ahead and just finish this bad boy off and just do both of them on here. And that will get me a good start back into my IOU. And that was a 4. So I owe this 13. Okay, so 10, 11, 12, and 13. Actually, I think I'm gonna put that 10 back and grab 2 5s. because usually my IOUs aren't very large amounts, so having the littler amounts of money in there, I like that better. Okay, and then our next one is our post office. So I saved this for my postage for future giveaways. So once I reach a milestone, then I have a giveaway, and the part of I love doing giveaways, but the shipping on all of this stuff is very, very pricey. And I mean, just purchasing from everybody's Etsy shop is pricey too, but I don't like that. I love to do because it's like you're giving back to your community, where it's like shipping. I'm like, I don't want to go in there and give the post office all this money, but it's the nature of the beast, I guess. So I would, and again, I just have like mini little challenges in here, just random assortment. And right now, let's go ahead and finish off this one that came from the ThriftySewistShop. And let's see, we have $3, $4, $5, $6. So let's just go ahead and knock this one out, and we will call that good. Okay, so that is complete. Hey, technically we finished one. It was a challenge. So what did I say that was? 3, 6. Yeah, 6. My math is not the greatest, so I had to double check. Oh, because I did have money in here before. Silly goose. So let's see where our post office is sitting at. And this is now at 10, 15, 16, 17, and 18. It's a nice little starting chunk. Even if I reach a milestone, I just use like, I don't expect it to be all of the cost of the postage that I need, but if it, takes a little chunk, then it just takes a little chunk. It just hurts a little less. Okay, and then this comes from TheHappyMailboxCo on Etsy, and Lisa Grateful Me on YouTube. I completely had a brain fart there for a second. And so because this is my Itty Bitties, this is a roll and save, obviously, and I just roll a 3-sided dice for this because these are supposed to be smaller savings. Okay, and I got a 2. Let me get I don't even have a pen out. Okay, so $2. And then we'll go ahead and move on from there. I don't really know what I'm going to allocate these for just yet, but they're just kind of a little extra, Okay, so this now has 20, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Maybe I'll use this just to go into my sinking funds, maybe. Like anything extra that's not really has a designated place. Yeah, I think I might do that. I don't know. We'll worry about that later. And then this also comes from the TheHappyMailboxCo on Etsy or Lisa Grateful Me on YouTube. And they're just these beautiful animals caught in the rain, and she had little otters. And if you know me, I love otters. They're my happy place. I love them. And so we're going to do the same thing. It's a roll and save. We're just going to roll a 3-sided dice, and we got a 3. Okay, so let's go ahead and add $3 to this. And this is now sitting at 20.33. Okay. Put that back in its envelope. How have you guys been? Are you getting ready? Are you all done with your Christmas shopping? Wrapping it all up? I know around here has been hectic. I am back to work, so, oh, that's right. I always forget this. So I have a separation in here for the next one because it doesn't have its own envelope. So, and then of course I had to get another little otter. And this comes from MischiefBudgets. So, but yeah, if I see an otter, usually I get it because I can't help myself. So that was at $1. So let's go ahead and see what this one is at now. 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. So I've worked for the company that I work for 11 years now, and it's night shift and 12-hour nights. And so, but I've done it my whole life, because even prior to working for this company, the previous company was 12-hour shifts as well, and I always worked the night shift. I'm usually a night owl, but something happened to me when I went out on my surgery for my elbow. I was out for almost a full year, and it was like my body forgot. I mean, I started working at the previous company when I was 19. So, and I'm 38 now. So from 19 to 38, I have worked 12-hour shifts nighttime. And there was like a couple months in there where I went to days for a little while, but it was always 12-hour shifts, but most of the time was in nights and night shift. And I don't know what happened in that year, but man, my body did not want to go back into it. I am having a rough time with it. So I'm not really sure what that's all about. But anyway, this is a Topaz challenge. It's a $50 savings, and it comes from BudgetWithIra. That is his name on Etsy and his name on YouTube. If you haven't checked him out yet, he has some awesome challenges and is quite a joy to watch. So if you haven't, check him out. And let's just go up here in the corner, keep it simple. And it is $5. Okay. And then that's what my little divider in here is, so that I can separate my money from the previous orders. Okay, and so this one is now at $30. So I'm gonna take those 2 5s back and grab that 10. And so yeah, so it's just been busy around here trying to get Christmas done and just kind of getting back in the swing of like everyday normal life. I know we've been back for a little bit, but I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I'm having a hard time with it, I guess. And I have never been out of work prior to my surgery for any for any significant amount of time, except when I was on maternity leave. And that's the most I've ever been out of work. So it's not like I'm used to being out of work. So I don't know. It's weird, but yeah, just a seasonal funk, I think. And then once I get out of that, I'll be back to normal life. So this is Birdie Bots, and this comes from the BudgetNerdCo on Etsy, or Reinventing Renee on YouTube. And she's got a lot of funny ones, but this is you roll your 6-sided dice and you go to the first one that's available for the number that you roll. You decide whether you think that's going to be a good flavor or a bad flavor. If it's a good flavor, you save $1. If it's a bad flavor, you save $3, and then you just color it in. So 6, I roll 6s a lot. So grapefruit is the next one. I absolutely love grapefruit. So I would say that this is definitely a good flavor. So let me get my pink. And I color in pink for good, green for bad. Because pink makes me happy, and the green looks like it doesn't taste so good. Can you guys see this? Hopefully it's in focus. Okay, and so for that, we pay $1 for the good flavor. Okay, so I will go ahead and go into the envelope here. Let's see if we can cash condense anything in here. So we have 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to take those 5 ones and put a 5 in here. All right, and then we will move along. I try to get through everything at least once, and then if I have extra left, then I'll go back and beef it up. But okay, and so the next one is ice cream roll, and this comes from Snow Gardener 307, and that is her name on Etsy and YouTube. And this is just a cute little board game. And so how I play it is I've already reached the end and went back through. So basically I'm just gonna start up here and I'm just gonna go through, and I will not deem this done until every one of these boxes are X'd off. And so if I come across an X, I will just skip that X, and you'll see. Okay, so I'm gonna roll my dice, and let me get my marker ready here. And we got a 5, so we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that is $1, and there's a little sun on there. So we have to go over here to the little key and see what that means. The sun is melting your ice cream. Land on one and roll your dice. Add the amount to the square and save. Land on one and roll your dice. Oh, land on one, roll your dice, and add that amount to the square and save. Sorry, there was no period there, but I did. So I got a 1, so I add that to my 1, and so we have $2. I'm gonna go one more time around the board. I just feel sometimes with these boards, they need a couple squares crossed off. Okay, so we got 5, so we left off from here. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, and that is $2. So we'll be adding $4 in this round. And let's see what we're working with here. So Ice Cream Run now has 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 1. And let's see here. I don't have a 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, but I do have a 5. So exchange those ones out there. There we go. All right. And then we have our little alien challenge. I'm gonna set this off to the side so it's not in our way. Oh no, let me take that back. I'll put it under here because otherwise I'll set it off to the side and I'll be looking for it and I won't be able to find it. So we did have Shut Your Beaver box, but we completed that last time. So I'm gonna have to reprint that and add that back in here because that was a lot of fun. But we did really good on it. There was like multiple nights that I had shut the box and I didn't have to pay. So that's always exciting. So this is a out of the world savings challenge. And this comes from Lisa Grateful Me, TheHappyMailboxCo. She's very good for these little challenges. And she does all digital downloads, and she's just got so many variety on there. So pretty much any theme you can think of, you could find it on there. And let's go ahead, let's get rid of some of these ones. So let's do the 3 that's right next to here. Oh my gosh, my squeaky marker didn't squeak. It's a miracle. 1, 2, and 3. And this one's gonna take a while to finish, but when it's done, it's $138. So that'll be nice. And so now our out of the world savings challenge is now sitting at 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So still a ways to go, but we're slowly knocking it out. And then this is a piggy roll and save. This also comes from the Happy Mailbox Co. on Etsy, Lisa Grateful Me on Etsy or on YouTube. And since we only have 2, I'm gonna go ahead and complete this. And for her, I rolled the 3-sided dice, being that it's an itty bitty, and we got a 2. Oh, I filled them all in with markers. So 2. And a 3. Of course, because she couldn't let me off easy for the last 2, huh? All right, and then let's see where that leaves this one at. See if I can cash condense any of this. Probably not. 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna go ahead and take that last 5. All right. We'll put that in here. And guess what that means, guys? Yeah, that's right, baby. We completed 2 so far in our itty bitties. So I'm pretty proud of us for that. And then let me see. I'm gonna go ahead and so this comes from DonnaPoweredByCreativity. This is a let's save $30. This challenge I have printed numerous times out because I usually always put it in the back of any of my binders that have challenges on them, because it is such a great one for a catch-all to try and prevent IOUs. So if you only have like $2 left or $3 left and you don't want to roll and risk it, or scratch a scratcher and risk it, this one kind of has you covered all the way from $1 to $5 to $10. So it works very, very well in catching that money Okay, so let's go ahead and let's do the $5 one for sure. And then let me see what change we have in that envelope to see if I can break the 20. So I owe it $5. So I can take 10, I can take 15 back. And then I can put that 20 in here. Perfect. So now this one has 20, 1, and 2. And we still have a little bit to play with, so I can go back into some of these. I am definitely going to go back into the alien one, just because this one's going to take a little bit longer. So I'm going to put a little bit more in here. All right, let's see. Let's go ahead and do the 3 and the 2 and grab that 5. So 3 and 5. Okay, so now that one's at 20, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. So I'm pretty happy with that. And then I am going to put this off to the side, and then we're gonna go back into our main ones. And I'm gonna go ahead and do another one of these, because like I said, I needed to beef this bad boy up. So I have extra left, so I'm gonna seize the opportunity and do that. So, oh, this cute little one. And I'm assuming this comes from Golden Girl Budgets because it's got the little balloon dogs on it. It might come from Busy Lizzie. It's giving me Golden Girl Budget vibes, but it's also giving me Busy Lizzie. So I don't know. I guarantee it's one of them though. All right. Oh, $12. Holy crap. Holies. Wow. Listen, I spoke it in the universe to the budget gods that I wanted to beef this IOU envelope up, and boy did it listen. So we haven't even scratched very many, and look how much we got tonight. My goodness. Okay, so, which is awesome. That's what we needed it. All right, and so this one is now 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 25. Okay, good. I feel much more comfortable having it at 25. I just do not like IOUs, you guys. So anytime that I can beef that bad boy up and prevent them. And the really nice part is, like, if you don't have any IOUs for a long time, this just keeps collecting every time we play. So I still have $3 left over here. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go into my little piggy bank, and I'm going to go ahead and save. I'm going to go ahead and color in that $3 one. And then we will get that put into our piggy bank. And we will definitely call that a success. Get her in here. This one's gonna be so much fun to crack open because it's like this big old vase. And I could put my, and it looks pretty. I just put it up on my, I have like a floating shelves in my office room here. And I just put it up there, and I have this like, this greenery kind of. If you guys can see that. I do have lavender that I bought. I just haven't put it in there yet because, I don't know, being lazy. But anyway, it's beautiful. I love it up on my shelf. So I'm probably going to be sad whenever I got to break it, but I'll probably just order another one because you get so used to like decorations that you decorate. And if something happens to them, it's like something doesn't feel right. But anyway, that concludes our itty bitties. I just want to say thank you. If you haven't already and you would like to, please subscribe down below. Become a member of my channel. If you like the video, give it a like. Leave me a comment, and I will see you on the next one. See ya!